Today I'd like to talk about cell change, right? When you first get locked up, when you first move to the detention center, on your first day, they put you in a room where there are other inmates who happens to move to the detention center just like you on that day. But on the second day, they allocate you to the room where you will stay until your trial is over. As for a lot of foreigners, because it's very harsh environment, and if you get just locked up with other Korean inmates, let's say the room is this tiny and there is like 7 of you, and just these other inmates, this one is with mental disease who doesn't like any foreign people and he keeps shouting at you, and there's other inmates with other problems, and sometimes it will be very difficult to just suck it up. So you want your room to be changed, your cell to be changed to somewhere with other foreigners. Let's say like Chinese room or Russian room, I don't know, God knows what. If you want to ask, there are several ways to ask for the cell change, but if you ask, you as your inmate, you ask, not gonna work. There is a person who will listen. You could ask, but there's a social worker allocated, but it's not gonna work. So you're gonna have to leverage your lawyer, and your lawyer, who, if he's like sincere about your well-being, will make a big fuss and make sure that you get your cell changed. So I wouldn't suggest you go for the internal request. It rarely works. They just ignore you. But if you leverage your lawyer to file like formal complaint, written petition, somehow things will change. I assure you. The lawyers will usually go for the written petition first, and this if it is very well written, this will just be enough to get you what you want. But if this doesn't work, we go through like other things, like external complaint options, like God knows, like National Human Rights Commission, Anti-Corruption and Civil Rights Commission, and we have like so many organizations for the human right. I don't know what all this human rights thing is in South Korea. I think the South Korea is one of the best country for human right, to be honest. Anyway, that's that. So if you're having difficult times, just seek for the lawyers who will make a big fuss out of it, and it will be sorted. Thank you for listening, and if you have any more questions, do feel free to ask.